Hello everyone, Dex here. In today's video I'll show you many ways to increase FPS, related not only to the game settings, but also to optimizing your PC. There is no unnecessary information, everything to the point. Let's begin. And the first thing I would like to start with is to figure out where is better to play, in the browser or in the client. The problem with the browser is that it limits your FPS, but you can easily fix it. Right click on the browser, select properties, put one space in the target line, and add this text. Now you have unlimited FPS, but if you want to download a client, you can download absolutely any one, since there is no difference in them. For example, the official one. Go to the Krunker, select more Krunker and install the client. Now that the FPS limitation problem has been fixed, let's move on to more important ways. Switch your basic settings mode to advanced. Now go to the render section, the very first line, resolution, is responsible for the clarity of a displayed image. You can safely set it to 0.5, if you set it lower the image will be very pixelated. The frame cap is responsible for limiting FPS, so set it to 0. Anti-aliasing must be turned off. Use low specs if you have really low specs. You can turn off textures, the game will look terrible but it gives you more FPS. Map details and particles are not so important. Do particle and render distance about 150 and 15. In the game you won't really notice the change in these parameters, only on very large maps, like Kenji. Reflection quality 32 and turn off all of these and these settings. And set lighting to low. It looks like the FPS has increased, but this is not all. Now let's go over some simple things. Open Task Manager and close all apps you are not currently using. Now go to the Settings, System, Power and Sleep, Additional Power Settings and select High Performance. In the same section go to the Notifications and Actions tab and remove notifications from all applications what you don't need. Go to the Personalization, Colors and turn off the transparency effect. In the themes you can turn off the sounds if you don't need it so much. And go to the Start and disable what you don't need or what you don't use. The next section is Applications. Here you can delete games and programs what you have installed. Offline Maps. Here you can delete all maps and turn off their updating. And applications for websites too. In Startup you'll find applications that will be launched when Windows starts. Disable all of them as they slow down Windows startup. Next, disable all settings related to the game bar and captures if you don't use them. The search also requires a slight change. The next section, Privacy. In it we turn off all settings in all these subsections. In the app permissions, turn off all permissions for those apps what you don't use, except for the camera and microphone if you have them. Now go to the Explorer with computer, right click on the disk and select Properties. Uncheck this parameter and confirm. It should help in searching on the computer, but additional resources for this of course required. You need to do this on all disks. The process can be long. After that we clean the disk from system garbage and temporary files. Go back to this PC and right click on any enviable space, Properties, Advanced System Settings, Performance, and select only these three parameters. Now open System Protections and turn off all of this feature in all local disks. Also write in the comments how much your FPS increased after this tutorial.